Hello, everyone. So, if you ever wanted to leave your country to any European country to work as a nurse, I think this is a video for you. At least if you want to come to Germany, and be more specific. Yeah, if you ever felt like you wanted or if you ever dreamt of coming to Germany to work as a nurse, trust me, I think this is your video. So today I'm going to be talking about the Gesundheit Personal Netz. Now, a friend of mine introduced me to this agency some weeks ago, shortly before the corona shutdown started. And I got in contact with them and I got to work with them. And I read through some of their stuff and I was able to see what they are about. And I think I really recommend them. I really recommend them to any nurse who wants to work in Germany, because coming to Germany to work is not the easiest decision if you're alone. You really need the help of somebody. For those of us who have tried it once, you know how much it costs. So it's not something you want to joke around with. So yeah, uh, going forward. So who are the Gesundheits Personal Netz? Okay, so we are a German-based health organization looking to bring nurses, health workers actually, but for now, basically nurses from all over the world to Germany, if you are interested. Now, the need for nurses in Germany is increasing by the day, increasing by the month and the year, because people are getting older and we need more people to be able to freely do old people care. Because when you don't have enough people working in the hospital, who is going to do the old people care? If you understand what I mean like geriatric nursing. If you don't have enough people doing the normal internal medicine nursing, if you don't have enough people doing the other stuff, who is going to do geriatrics? Someone has to take care of the old people. And the beautiful thing is, you still get as well paid as you would have been paid if you were in a hospital. So I think Germany wants to give is looking to give nurses a bigger spectrum for you to choose what you want. Okay, because when there is a strain on the system, then it kind of reduces the choices of people. I remember when I came to Germany newly and I heard that the retirement age was 65. Guys, I felt bad. I imagine my mom having to work till 65. It will hurt. It will hurt. Even though I know, okay, her kind of person, she would, even, even if she wasn't asked to. But yeah, I felt it would have, it's just too much to make somebody have to work till 65 before they can peacefully go into retirement without having to worry about money. Anyway, so that's the reason why I really encourage this channel, or what else do I call it? Yeah, God, I know. See, I'm sorry, my English and my German have been jamming together for the last 2 years. So please, please, I almost said a should again. So please, excuse that. Thank you very much. So as we're saying, yeah, so Germany is envisaging a need for up to 200,000 nurses by the year 2030. What they're trying to say is, with the way things are going now, they cannot produce enough nurses for themselves, and they need nurses from outside Germany to come. And coming to Germany doesn't mean that you're going to be lower than the German citizen. You're still going to earn as much as you do. And yeah, so I'll really recommend it for someone who wants to try working abroad. This might just be for you. Just might, if you have a thing for Germany. So going forward, Gesundheit Personal Netz, I'll put their website somewhere in this video so that you are able to see and check on it later, or I'll put it on the description below. What next do you need to know? How do you get about it? Now, first of all, I'm going to put up the website, the main website. Now, they have a main website for nurses everywhere. and they have a website for nurses from Nigeria, nurses from Kenya, nurses from Namibia, nurses from South Africa. What is this other country? Nurses from Ghana. So we have pages for that. So that I'm saying this is because I've heard a lot of people tell me they go to the website and they don't find what I asked them to, where I asked them to click at. And I realized that instead of them following the link, they just choose to use the website and explore on their own. And if you explore on your own, you might end up as an EU page, as a European Union page, or a non-EU page, which is not necessarily for you. You need a page that meets to your personal needs. Why? Because the requirements Germany has of nurses depends on where you went, where you did your basic nursing school. Depends on where you're from and the language you speak. You get. So that's why things are different. So it's not, I don't advise you to please don't jump into the website like that. It might be too much, or it might be confusing, and you might be registering on an EU page and you don't even need to be there at all. On the page I'm going to share with you, you're going to be seeing, first of all, a block for application. What does application mean? Application simply means submitting your CV and filling up the application form. Shikana. Yeah. It's kind of easy, trust me. So what do? You fill up the application form and submit your CV. Before you submit your CV, I will advise you, so that you don't have much problems, try to look on the net and see what the how Germans arrange their CV, the German standard, the German CV format, the resume format, or what they call the Lebenslauf format, and try to follow that. The German CV format is like the easiest. Or should I use the word easiest? Because it's so plain. They don't want you putting a lot of story and a lot of drama in there. They just want you to go straight to the point. So check that out online and try to follow that format. As usual, in Germany, you will need a picture on your CV. So make sure you have a picture on your CV, and a good looking picture, a picture where you're bright. It doesn't have to be so serious like a serious passport photo. You can smile a little. Yeah, just give it like a professional look kind of picture. And you don't have to wear scrubs. You can wear anything. Just look smart and elated, not too serious. So yeah, and try to submit your CV there. Now after doing that, make sure if you look down below, you're going to see a place where you should pay. Now you pay a sum of 5,000 naira, which is approximately 13 euros, $13, I'm not sure, somewhere around that bracket, 12 to $14 or euros, somewhere around that bracket. So you are able to pay that, and that will enable the processing of your CV and your application form. What do I mean by processing? Someone has to look through it and see where you fit in the German system. If you have a very what do we call it? If you have a very not so good, I don't know how to put it. If you have a CV that is not so good, you might have to come to Germany and repeat nursing school. So you need someone to skip that level for you, to help to tell you that, okay, what you have is enough for you to transition straight into the working population, the working class in Germany. So that's something you need someone to do, and that costs about 12 to $14 euros, 5,000 naira basically. Yeah. And when you do that, then you wait for a reply. Your documents will be looked through. I can't say exactly how long it's going to take because I'm not part of that process. Basically, that's not part where I play. So you have to wait. If you're not sure, then you contact your agent and ask them how it's going and what's up about it. Okay, you're not alone. Okay, if you wait for a while and you feel like you don't have response coming, contact your agent. He or she will have the answer to that. So next up is the registration. Now when you go through the application level, the next thing you have to do is register. Registration takes a little more money, okay, a lot more money than application takes, and that will cost approximately 1,000 euros, $1,000. So yeah, that's what that costs, and that brings you into the stage where I would like to say it's like a school. It's like a school. It's like something you go from level to level, and I also appreciate your growth in it. What do I mean? So you have to, at that point, you have to submit your own schooling documents. Please notarize them first before you submit them. If not, they will not be taken seriously. So you have to submit your documents. Sorry about that noise. You have to submit your documents and notarized documents. I said submit your documents, and they'll be sent to wherever they need to be sent to be confirmed and looked through, and also use those documents to get you a job. So we will be speaking with your employer about your qualifications and if they are ready to employ you, and when that is clear, we get you in connection with your employer. Now, while we are doing this, what would you be doing at this time? That's the same time when you will be going through your German course. German course, we will arrange that for you. You don't have to pay for that separately. So we'll arrange a German course for you, and you study from the A1 level. For those who already know the German course, I'm sure you understand how it works. So you have the A1 level, the A2 level, the B1 level, and the B2 level. There's also a C1 and C2. But for health professionals, you do not need a C1 or C2. You only need a B2. If you're getting a C1, many a times when they ask for a C1 is for those who need to go to school, who are interested in studying in Germany. Then you might need a C1 or a C2 to do that. But if that's not the case, then don't worry about that. So depending on your pace, these levels might last 1 or 2 months. What am I trying to say? So the level A1, there's like an A11 and A12, and there's a level 2, A21 and A22. If you get where I'm going. Now, when I did my German course, my A11 lasted 1 month, my A12 lasted 1 month. So it was like 2 months, 2 months, 2 months, 2 months, 2 months, 2 months. Putting everything together, it was like 8 months. So I was able to complete my German course in 8 months. It looks really long now when I tell you, but when you get into the process, you will see that you actually need time. So good enough, the Gesundheit Personal Netz. Oh God, so I'm going to be calling it GPN from now on, okay, so that I don't bite my tongue. So the GPN provides you with this course, and we are also providing you with an intensive course. That means we are looking to make you achieve a B1, not a B2, a B1 in a space of 6 months, which is like what I did. I did an intensive course to help you achieve it in 6 months. Depending on your commitment and how much you're able to achieve, you should be able to achieve that. I achieved mine in 8 months, and I didn't have to go back to school for any other course. So yeah, it really depends on you, how much you are into it. I think I'll make a different video on how to help you learn German outside Germany. I learned in Germany, so I can tell you the things that are not available outside Germany that you will have to improvise for yourself to help you learn faster. And it will really take your focus. Really take your focus. It's not something you just do like a hobby. No, it will need you to be there and to learn and to be actively learning. Yeah. So, and during that same registration process, we'll also be working on your moving to Germany. Like it is on the website. If you go to the website, you see it there. You do not have to pay for your travel, and you do not need to search for your accommodation yourself. Paying for your travel and getting you an accommodation, that is what your employer would do, okay, in relation with us. We'll arrange that ourselves. All you need to do is just like what I said before: get your document notarized, pay for your registration, and go through the German course seriously so that you're able to get through it in good time, and voila, you're good. So yeah, and that's the basics for that. As I said, it's open to nurses who studied in Nigeria, Ghana, like you did your nursing school or you did your bachelor's in Nigeria, Ghana, Namibia, South America, and Kenya. So it's open to all these people. Feel free. And it doesn't even matter where you are in the world. You could have studied there, and probably you're now in a different country, and you're looking forward to move to Germany, then yeah, it's something you should check out. um we are also looking forward to opening to other African countries, but that really depends on the health sector or the Ministry of Health of that country. So the countries I just named now are the ones we already agreed with and we already have an agreement with. The other people, we are still working on them. I promise you, when there's something new, I'll be the first person to let you know. So one of the things I really say I like is you get to choose where you go to or where you want to work. Just in case you have a family somewhere and you rather be close to your family, which I would advise for anyone who is leaving their home country for the first time, please find yourself around family, because you will need someone to talk to from time to time to help you through the process, because moving on its own can be stressful. So yeah, I like that you can choose that. I also really like that this is, mark my words, this is a much more cheaper way to travel or to transition to moving to Germany. This is the cheapest way I have seen so far. Like I just mentioned, the amount of money you have to pay for the application and registration. I paid almost 10 times that to get my German course, everything done. And not like I paid to somebody, but I had to spend that much money to get all of that done and start getting to the system. So if I knew that there was something like this, I would have taken it like a long time ago. Like I wouldn't even wait a minute before. So I would advise, if you're looking for any other way, trust me, this is the cheapest you would find. Like, take my words for it. Put it in the bank. So something else I'll say I like is you'll be working with familiar faces. I'm always going to use myself as an example because I know my story better. For now, I'm the only Nigerian nurse I know who studied in Nigeria and is working in Germany now. That I know personally. There might be a lot of them. I just haven't met them yet. Many of the people I meet, well, I would say Nigerian or even African, many of the people I meet came to Germany and did their nursing in Germany, like their nursing studies, their basic nursing in Germany. So they got an opportunity to go to school, then mix up with people. You know, there's this thing school does for you socially. So when you now get into the workspace, you're not weird. You get. I wasn't necessarily like that. So when I came in, I was weird. I was kind of weird. So should I even say it was weird for me? It was weird for me. So one thing I really want to say I like about working with GPN or working with us is you get to work with a familiar face. A familiar face means me or your agent. Most of our agents are people from Africa, of African descent. That means you're speaking with people who understand you, who understand your thoughts, who understand your worries, and are willing to help you through it. That's a good thing. And another good thing, which is something I think is also an advantage for me as an agent, which is you can always change your place of work. So just in case you move to Germany and you probably get into a place and you're not comfortable and you're so, like, how do I put it? It doesn't work for you. Okay, you can always contact the agency again and we'll find you a new placement. Trust me, there are employers everywhere looking for nurses, irrespective of your race or whatever. They need you, is that they need you. Now, before you start, there's some things I would like to tell you, or like you should know. Some basic things you should know about the process. Okay, first of all, it's not a Ponzi scheme. It's not a start today, get rich tomorrow Ponzi scheme. Now, if you've seen the flyer before in front of the video I use as a thumbnail, you see that there's this plenty money listed there. So it's not like you start the process and they pay it into your account in advance. It doesn't work like that. It takes time. Like I always tell people who want to leave the country, if you have a dream to leave the country and to work in a different country, you have to give yourself a 1 year span, a 1 year gap Okay, so you tell yourself, if I start now, I might be able to move to Germany by this month next year. Like this is April. So like this month, like April 2021. Okay, so that's giving yourself a realistic goal. You can give yourself more time if you're not ready. You can give yourself more time, and that is also okay. But please excuse that noise. But it is not a quick work. It's not 6 months. I can't. It is not. It doesn't work in. It doesn't. It might not happen in 6 months. It might not happen in 6 months because the German system demands that if you're coming from Africa, you need to get a B1, and studying the German language takes time. Now, if you already have some knowledge on German, then you are on you are at an advantage. Okay, that means you coming, we do a test to know where you are at, and then we start you off from that level, so you don't have to start all the way from A11 again. So depending on how much you know, then we can push you up a bit so that the process is faster for you, right? Another thing I like to say is this is also not a post-corona response from Germany. No, this need has always been there. So don't feel like, oh, the pandemic is now over. It's not much such of a big deal. Everybody's going back to work. Maybe they don't need nurses. No, they always needed nurses. And this is, for me, I must say, this is the best time for you to give it a try. Now that we have a good door open. And one last thing, I think this last thing speaks to anybody and everybody who let me stick with Germany. Sorry about that. If you want to do anything in Germany, you need to be serious. Like, you need to know what you want and go for it. I don't know if it makes any real sense to you. What am I trying to say? It's not something you do by the side. Like, you need your mind on it. You need to have everything to be in order if you're going to come to Germany. It's not, I don't want to say it's not easy, but it's easy. Just get your mind to it. Get your mind to work. If you need to work on your CV, work on your CV. If you need to do something, get it done. If you need to do your assignment, get it done. If you need to, whatever it is, please get your mind on it. And that way you are able to transition better. It is not, separate yourself from things that distract you during the time so that you can focus. It will really help you. In the end, you're the one who will be smiling because you would have achieved another milestone in your career. So, yeah, that's all I am planning to share with you today. Something comes to mind, yeah, I'll always let you know. So if you're planning to apply, for those who are planning to apply after watching this video, please feel free to enlist me as your agent. And if you do, click on my name, because if you're filling the application form, you see my name there. So if you click on my name as your agent, please let me know so that you're not alone. As I said, you do not have to be alone. So let me know that I am your agent through my social media pages. I will list them on the video and also on the description box so that you can easily contact me there. And when you contact me, please don't just throw me a hello or hi or a good morning or a good afternoon. Just let me know your name and when you applied, and also attach with it a proof of payment of the 5,000 naira or between $12 or $14, however you paid. Okay, so let me know there that you've paid, and also attach with it a proof of payment. Yeah, and that's it for today actually. And yeah, remember to subscribe, like, and please share this video with everybody who you know, and every nurse you know, every doctor you know, everyone who will find this video really informative and helpful. Please share this video with them because it will help them, right? So until next time, I will try to upload videos more often. I will really try. My work schedule is not the easiest for now, but I'll really try to edit my videos and post them up more often so that you are more informed on the matter. All right, So till next time, guys, it's always gonna be Esther's Diaries here, showing you my life adventures. All right, bye everybody. Till next time, bye. Onyedika Chukwu, Onyedika Chukwu, Enne Banandi Eto.